All right, let's dive right in. Today, we are tackling a truly mind-bending topic, a model of cosmic creation that doesn't just describe one universe, but a whole universe of universes. It's going to be a wild ride. It's probably one of the biggest questions you can possibly ask, right? But what if the answer isn't just a single how? What if there are multiple cosmic blueprints, almost like different architectural plans for building a reality? Well, that's the fascinating idea we're going to explore. So, the central concept we need to get our heads around is the Maha Brahmanda. The best way to think of it is like a cosmic superstructure. This isn't just our single universe, it's a colossal container, a bubble holding countless other universes, each one packed with its own galaxies, and it all comes from one ultimate source. Now, to even begin to grasp a structure this huge, we have to try and understand the scale of its creator. And to do that, we got to talk about two things: power and, maybe even more important, time. In this cosmic model, the supreme creator is known as Maha Shiva, and their creative force isn't just some vague, infinite concept. No, it's actually measured in units called kala. These typically range from 8 to 12. And just for a little context, the creator of the great universe we're supposedly living in, they have a power level of 9 kala. Okay, this is where it gets really, really strange. Think about it. If you're a being with that much power, would time feel the same to you as it does to us? In this model, the answer is a huge no. The more power, or kala, you have, the more time itself seems to compress for you.
Let's start with a number we can sort of wrap our heads around: 100,000 years. I mean, that's a massive stretch of human history, right? It covers everything from our earliest cave paintings all the way to the present day.
So hold that vast span of time in your mind. For a lower-level creator deity in this system, a being called Brahma, whose job it is to build the individual universes, that entire period, all 100,000 years of our history, is the same as just 1 second. Can you believe that? 100,000 years of human progress, of life and death, all happens in a single tick of the clock for one of these cosmic architects. That is a staggering level of time dilation.
But we're not done yet. Let's go another level up the ladder. A single second for the Supreme Creator, Maha Shiva, is equal to a full 100-year lifespan for Brahma. This just goes to show you how time in this cosmic architecture is completely relative to your power level.
Okay, so now that we have some sense of the insane scale we're talking about, let's look at how these things are actually built. In this model, there isn't just one way to put together a Maha Brahmanda. There are at least 4 completely different blueprints, and each one has its own unique hierarchy and design. This table here really lays out the core differences, so let's walk through it. In Type 1, you see a pretty clear top-down hierarchy, and it's managed by these powerful feminine energies called Mahashaktis. Now in Type 2, the individual universes only have the creator Brahma inside them. The higher-up deities, they aren't actually present. Type 3 is different again. It's missing the highest deity, Shiva, which apparently results in a lower overall power quality. And then you've got Type 4. This is the one that's described as our own cosmic neighborhood. Its hierarchy is totally unique, so let's zoom in and take a closer look at that one.
All right, so let's get personal and zoom right in on that 4th model, the blueprint for our very own Maha Brahmanda. It has a couple of features that really make it stand out from all the others. This quote gets right to the heart of a key difference. Most of the other models are managed from some kind of central point, radiating outwards. But ours, it's described as being governed from the top down. That suggests a much more direct, hierarchical flow of creation and command. And check this out. Here's another incredible feature. Our entire great universe is supposedly encased in this protective sphere of energy, an anti-gravity shield. And its whole purpose is to keep our cosmic neighborhood isolated and safe, literally pushing other great universes away from us. So, how was a unique structure like this even built? Well, the process laid out is very specific. First, the formless Maha Shiva creates 12 powerful, also formless, souls. These souls then get to work constructing a vast foundational space. From that space, the actual form of Shiva emerges. Then, Shiva Shakti work together to create Vishnu, who then creates Brahma. And finally, it's Brahma who gets down to business, constructing all the countless individual universes inside this specially protected domain.
After exploring all this incredible cosmic architecture, the creators, the weirdness of time, the different blueprints, it all kind of begs one final, really important question. Why? What is the whole point of this unbelievably vast and complex construction? And the answer, at least according to this model, brings everything from that massive cosmic scale right down to you and me, to the individual. The entire point of the Maha Brahmanda, with all of its universes and galaxies, is to act as a kind of stage, a playground for the soul's journey of growth, of experience, and ultimately of freedom. That ultimate freedom, that final goal, has a name: Moksha, or liberation. It's the endgame. It's a state you can only achieve through deep self-knowledge. By truly understanding its own nature, the soul can finally transcend all the physical forms and all the cycles of these universes and just return to a state of pure, formless consciousness. So this entire cosmic blueprint, from a creator's single second that lasts our millennia, all the way to an anti-gravity shield protecting our little corner of reality, it's all presented as a backdrop for a very personal journey. And it leaves us with one final big question to think about. Inside this grand design, what is the ultimate purpose of your journey?